Welcome back everyone, thanks for joining me for another trip through a few of my bootleg vinyl records, coloured vinyls, multicoloured vinyls. A bit of a rush today, it's been so nice out there. I've been gardening most of the day, so but I thought I'd fit another one in while we can today. So I've got a mixture of mainly proggy stuff, Genesis, Yes and Floyd, to have a look at, all coloured vinyls. We'll end up with a Floyd Uninvited Mole title, their very first release. So we're making a start on those as well today. Just before we do that, just to go through what's behind me. So again a mishmash, but we've got Yes, Strong Dreams Rain here, which is a triple album, coloured vinyl, marbled vinyl, from Boston '77. Really nice deluxe triple gatefold sleeve, only 100 made, and really good sound quality, fantastic really, for a complete show from '77. Then we've got Smile, the Beach Boys. That's again a triple album on coloured vinyls, all the Smile demos and outtakes over 3 LPs. I think there's a poster or 2 in it as well. I think this one came out in the 80s, and I think, although it doesn't say, that it's the Bigatone release. I think there were 2, 3 different versions that came out, but all you need really in terms of collector's item for that album. And then up there we've got Bob Dylan, the Jokerman Plays Berlin. I've got 2 versions of this. This is the slightly rarer, I think it's a triple splatter vinyl version. We'll have a look at both of them at some stage, but it's from Berlin '84, again 1980s release, but lovely discs. And then up here I've put a Pink Floyd box called Suspended Animation, which came out about 10 years ago, I would say. Limited to 500 copies. This is number 266. 4 LPs plus 2 CDs, and it's from Meadowlands Stadium, I think, in '87. Complete show. Similar to the Virgin Vinyl label, but different label. So again we'll have a look at that. Nice coloured vinyls on it. So moving on. So first one to show you, Genesis 5 sides live. Obviously it's a play on the 3 sides live horrid thing that Genesis brought out officially some time back. There's a nice live shot on the back cover. This is from Italy, 1980s. Let's get this right. Yeah, Milan 1987. Audience recording. Pretty average audience recording really, but you don't see it very often. So I'll just show you the discs. One is red, just plain red. Deluxe labels. Second one yellow. Semi-translucent. and then the third one's only obviously pressed on one side. Now my copy's actually got a crack in the disc, but it plays perfectly alright. You can't even hear anything. I don't know how that happens, but fortunately it's only got Land of Confusion and Tonight on it, so apart from play testing it to see if it was worthless, no need to play it again. So the next one is another Genesis title, Eat Your Supper. Again, this is Italian bootleg. I have an Italian show. It's just a white cover with a wraparound sleeve. Only 130 of these were made. Half of them had a picture of Mike Rutherford on the back, and half of them had got Phil Collins. So this is the Phil Collins one. The show is it's Italy 82. I'll read you the info sheet which comes with it. So it says it's the Festival dell'Unità in Tirrenia, Italy, I suppose. 6 September 82, with 2 tracks from Rome. 8th September 82. This is number 29 of 130 made. So the first one, clear with red, white, yellow and blue splattering on it. The other one's red with some black, yellow, white splattering. I've seen other copies of this where the splatter is a bit more, shall we say, evident, but they're very limited pressings. It's very hard to get album. So that's Genesis Eat Your Supper. So a couple of yes ones now. First one is Re-Evolution. This came out in the late 80s, about 87 I think. On the Flashback label. They were famous for their crap covers basically, and they all had this generic style on the back. CDs predominantly, but I did a few vinyls. Obviously we could expect that it would be Boston Garden 74 with a couple of tracks from I think it's probably The Rainbow 73. So long since I looked at it, but it didn't give us anything new when the CD came out. But they brought it out in black vinyl, and they brought out some coloured vinyl versions, of which this is one. So it's quite a nice, attractive, deep aquamarine blue with some black and grey and light blue marbling on it. It's got a mistake on the labelling on that side. Side 1 is correctly labelled. Side 2 has got Emerson, Lake and Palmer label. But the disc, the tracks and the pressing is right. They just cocked up the labelling in the factory. Some might argue that adds to the value. I probably wouldn't. But, so there you go on that one. Then the other Yes one I was going to show you is the beautiful Say Yes coloured vinyl version. So that's a bit more interesting cover. Beautiful painting. I've used the drama logo, but it is from Frankfurt 84, so obviously they weren't using the classic Yes logo at that time. It's a triple album, fairly plain on the back. So we've just got a sticker on the front saying limited edition for hardcore fanatics, surprise vinyl. So really nice super rainbow splatter on white disc. Really gorgeous. You've got two shades of green, yellow, orange, red, blue. Fill your boots. Same again on the second disc. So no idea how many of these were made. Especially being a triple album, taking some time and effort to do this. So the standard LP is just black vinyl. So really gorgeous. Us Yes fans don't have many splatter vinyl LPs in our collection. There you go, lovely glossy laminated sleeve. So 3 Floyds I'm going to show today. First one's fairly recent title on Casino Records, Fillmore East, 1970. I thought it was a particularly nice release when it came out. It's purple splattered vinyl. It's got a really good sleeve. (2013), gosh, it's 8 years ago this came out. It says this is number 338 of 400 made. So inside we've got a lovely printed in a bag. All contemporaneous sort of clippings and whatnot, and then a nice bit of information on the other side, some live shots, very nicely done. For some reason Casino no longer do splatter vinyls, but really attractive colour, vivid purple with white spraying out in the centre. Deluxe labels, 180 gram pressing. I mean, I often find my experiences with bands like Pink Floyd, because they know there's so many collectors, they usually go to slightly less trouble with the presentation than they might with a more obscure band, which is less collectible, but that's really nice. Okay, next one is Boston Music Hall 1973. It's a triple album, came out quite recently, 2-3 years ago maybe. What happened with this is they brought it out as 3 individual albums called Beginning, Middle and End, which were coloured vinyls. I've got them, but yeah, you had to get the 3 individual albums to get the complete show. But afterwards they brought it out as a triple album, which is this, with a limited number of splatter vinyl copies, of which this is one. This is number 32 of 52 splatter vinyls made. And there's the sticker there. So yeah, so the standard colours, 2 different colours, 150 of each colour were made, but only 52 splatters. So we'll have a look at those. Oh, there is a poster. Very nice, very heavy paper. Really gorgeous green and red and blue splatter on a clear disc. Printed labels. Same again. Third one. Final's a bit cloudier this time. So that's the vinyl that I would aim for if you're into splatter vinyl or multicoloured vinyl. Boston 73. So to finish off then, we're going to look at what was the very first release from the Uninvited Mole label. It's called Pictures of a Lunatics Exhibition. It's a double album from Ludwigshafen, West Germany, November 1970. So this is it. So you've got a loose paper insert printed in colour with this weird face imagery, kind of representing insanity possibly, I don't know. You've got a number here, and this is number 33 of 165 copies of this that were made and then printed there, multicoloured vinyl, and the the mole logo. So the rest of that cover on that front is blank, and then on the reverse they did a gold embossed sticker, and then the title in stamped Pink Floyd Pictures of a Lunatics exhibition, Ludwigshafen, 25th November 1970, which is actually tricolour stamp. So inside, got no posters or anything, double album. The inner bags have got embossed, let's see if I can show you that in the light, embossed Uninvited Mole stamp. They've both got that. So the first vinyl is kind of lime green with red splatter, plain white labels. Very attractive, but bear in mind this was when they were just starting out, so seeing what they could do, I suppose. The second disc again got the embossed mole logo. This time we've got opaque yellow with blue splatter. So both discs very different from each other, and very attractive quality pressings. That's the very first Uninvited Mole release. So I'll now go and put all those back in their numerous plastic covers. Not to be seen again for quite a while. Anyway, that's it for this time. Hope you enjoyed that. Next time we'll probably also dig out another Floyd Mole title. Try and do them in order if I can do, but we'll see how we go. Thanks for watching, and see you again.